Hello, sports fans, and welcome to Got Next Gaming and MLB The Show 17. Wrote to the show with our starting pitcher, Alexander Hamilton, who is right now in the closing role. The team went ahead and moved him over to closing pitcher to fill some team needs and see how he does. We can see here on the chart that he's actually considered second on the depth as far as trending goes. Guess they really do have a need there at the closing pitcher spot. But again, we were kind of debating back and forth, and I was a little thrown off by the whole move to the pen type of deal, as I wanted him to be a starting pitcher. And yeah, I'm still kind of trying to figure out how I feel about all of that. But we're going to jump into our first game here in this one, and we have an opportunity for a save. And we're going to be going against Howie Edwards, who's 1 for 3 so far with a single. And we're going to see how Hamilton does in this game here, as he's going to offer up on an 0-1. This one's going to be lifted into right field, and the right fielder comes over, dives, and makes the catch, stealing a hit away and keeping Alexander Hamilton happy out there. He's going to go buy him some dinner, I'm sure, at least a drink. Anyway, next batter, 1-2 with the changeup inside, swings and misses over the top of that one, and it'll be a strikeout there. And sit down, sir. You are out. And that's what we like to see out of our Alexander Hamilton guy here. He was kind of doing that kind of stuff when he was a starting pitcher. He would just strike out one guy after another, but continue to do that here as a closer as well. So here again, another batter, 1-2 with the changeup. Seems to be his go-to pitch this game. Strikes him out, ends the inning. Sit down, sir. You are all out now. The game is over, and he gets another save. So picks up 154 points with the 2-time boost in there to do that. You can see what I mean about getting points with a closing pitcher. Only 154, and I have the double boost on there. If I didn't have the double boost, I'd be getting what is that, 80, 70, 80 points? It's not a lot, and it takes a long time to develop a closing pitcher when you're doing it that way. Anyway, going into the next game, he has 3 saves to his record already. He's going to be going here again against Norfolk once again as the batter stepping in, and let's see if he can dominate in this one the way he has been dominating in the last few so far. So 2-2 count here. Nobody on, nobody out. Swung on and missed at the fastball. Can't catch up to it. Sit down, sir. You are out. And 34 points there with that double boost. Gotta love that double boost. Moving that over from MLB 16 was genius, pure genius. And here he is against the next one. Second batter, 0-2. Swung on and missed at the changeup. Tailing down and away. And he swings over the top of that one. Sit down, sir. You are out as well. And that is 2 strikeouts. 42 points there for him. So back-to-back strikeouts here for Alexander Hamilton. Let's see if he can go in here and close it out and strike out the sides. He's got a full count, 3-2. He's going to deal. Swung on and hit in the air to center field. Center fielder camps underneath that one, makes the catch, and the game is over. And giving Alexander Hamilton another save, and the Durham Bulls another win. So looking pretty good there as he comes away with another save for his team and looking dominant as always. We're going to take a quick look at his stats for the game and his points for the game before jumping in, because it looks like we have a little bit of a sit down with the manager. Just check it out.
An unexpected turn.
Alexander, you've been traded to the Brewers organization. What? What is this? The Brewers, are you serious? Why? Do they plan to use me as a late reliever? All right. What? First we get moved to the pen, and now they're going to trade us for one of their top pitching prospects. Top starter, top reliever now, and now all of a sudden you're going to trade us away? I don't understand. I mean, I'm completely flabbergasted here. Absolutely flabbergasted. Why do they plan to use you as late reliever? That's what I'm going with. See what they have to say. It would appear so, but I can't be sure. It usually has to do with the team needs, but I can't know what they're thinking. I'm sorry if it's a shock. A shock? Gosh, man. I want to say it's pretty disappointing, but I guess I'll go with what can I do, I guess. I mean, really, what can you possibly say? You don't want to burn any bridges behind you, that's for sure. So we're going to play it cool here. What you can do is keep working hard to improve your game, make a place for yourself with the Rays, and make us regret letting go of you. I'm sure you meant to say the Brewers, but yeah, we want to definitely make you regret letting go of us without a doubt. So I guess we're going to go ahead and join our new team. And yeah. Let's go see what that manager has to say to us now that we're going to be joining the Brewers organization.
A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade package.
Hey, Alexander, before we throw you out there, I just wanted to welcome you to the club. So we're just going to say thank you, sir, because, again, we want to play it cool, even though, it doesn't really matter where we play, I guess. It's just kind of everything all at once, being thrown into the pen and then being traded right after that.
His name may not have made headlines in this deal.
He's a top pitching prospect. I'm sure his name made headlines, but I mean, yeah, I guess I'm excited to make a go of it for here. I suppose I'll recover from the trauma. Thanks for saying so. I think we're going to just say thanks for saying so. Kind of sounds like the right thing to say here. And we'll have to see what he comes up with.
But if he's a hit in the long run, it could be a real feather in the GM's hat.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be a hit. First impression boost activated, 2-time boost. So we're going to get a 4-time boost now with him, which will be very helpful as far as getting points to get him upgraded a bunch, which is what we want to do. All right, then, get out there and have some fun, kid. But we're going to do what we have to do, continue doing it. We're going to take a look at the Brewers situation. It looks like they are in dire need of a closing pitcher here. So it might be an opportunity for us to get to the majors pretty quick. Will Smith is still a decent closing pitcher for the most part, but Jeremy Jeffress, who's now in Double-A, he's a Double-A closer at 28 years old. He's like a 79 overall, and even though we're only a 62, we're going to have to see how that all pans out for us going forward. But it looks like it might be an opportunity. Even the starting pitching staff here for the Brewers is not looking so hot as well. And there might be a chance to kind of crack back into the starting role rotation if we play our cards right. But we have a call from our agent now.
In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced.
Well, Alexander, I just wanted to check how you are feeling about this trade. I'm excited to help the Brewers pursue a championship. Not exactly what I mind, but I'll make the best of it. It's not what I had in mind at all. We're going to go with not exactly what I had in mind.
Some players take it better than others, but unexpected trades are a fact of the game.
Sorry, Alexander, this wasn't my doing. We can't foresee everything that happens in this game or control it even if we did foresee it. Seems like the best thing to do is try to go and make a go of it here. I mean, that's all you can really say or do. I'd like to know if there's a way to find out what they got in the trade for me. I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm kind of curious to see what they got from me.
This player will make the best of his new situation.
That's the spirit going forward. I'll try to stay on top of any options that arise. In the meantime, give Milwaukee fans a show. Of course, that's what we do. We are the Strikeout Show. So let's jump into our first game with the Sky Sox here and the Brewers organization. Let's see what our closing pitcher can do for his new team here. Tim Baker's going to step in 1 for 2 with the double. And he's got a 1-0 count. Hamilton will deal. Swung on and hit in the air to right field. Right fielder comes in, makes the catch for the out. That'll be 1 down there. And we're going to see what happens to the next batter. 0-1 count here. Now, swung on and lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder comes in, but it drops in for a hit. As it's kind of a bloop hit there. That's our first hit he's given up in a long time, folks. Not expecting that. But it does happen from time to time. I mean, he can't be completely shut down. It'd be nice if he was. 1 on here, 2 out. He's going to ground this one to shortstop, who goes the short way to second for the out. And that'll do it for the game. And he picks up his first save as a Sky Sox closing pitcher. Nice.
A stellar performance earns a salute from this hurler's pitching coach.
But, of course, great stuff today. Alexander, just another day at the office with thanks, coach. We'll go with thanks, coach. Keep it simple, you know?
Both hope the command displayed tonight will carry over into future outings.
Can't wait to see what you do next and after that. Yeah, I hope our command stays always that way, too. It's kind of what we're built upon is our command. But he picks up 217 points there for that because of the 4-time boost. And he's got 1 inning remaining of the 4-time boost. So we'll see what he can do in his next appearance as he steps in here against Carlos. Let's see what he does here. He'll have an opportunity to close out this game as well as there's a 3-1 lead here. 0-2 count. Swung on and missed at the changeup. That changeup is becoming nasty for him as he just swings right over the top of it. Gets 84 points for that. That's phenomenal with that 4-times boost. We like the way that looks. We'll catch a quick replay of that as you see the changeup is heading down. He swings over the top of it. Can't keep up with it at all. 2-2 count here. 1 out. Swung on. No swing. He does not swing at all. Looks at the changeup right down the middle, almost like knee level, just a little above knee level. And now we got 2 outs here. First pitch swings and lifts this one into right field. Base hit, falls in front of the right fielder. And we give up a hit here, but we do have the 2 outs, so we have 2 outs and 1 on. 0-2, and no! Should have been a strikeout. Gets a little bit robbed there on the call for that one. That should have been a strikeout all the way, but no, not doing there. It's just going to be called a ball, and that was definitely in the strike zone. So we're going to have to do it again here, 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air to right field, right center field. Center field is going back, way back at the track, and it's gone, folks. It's a home run, and we do not see Alexander Hamilton give up many home runs at all. And here it is. He gives one up, all because he got robbed on a call there for a strike. It should have been the strikeout and the end of the game, but instead, it's a 2-run home run, and the game has been tied, and that's a blown save. His first blown save for him here as a closing pitcher. 0-2 count against the next batter. Change up, down low at the knees. He doesn't even offer at it, and that'll do it for the inning there. But the damage has been done, and it's tie score now. 3-3. Let's see what happens when he comes back into it in the next inning here. They pick up 2 runs here, the Sky Sox, and first batter will swing on and hit this one into shallow right field, but the right fielder does get over there running and finally makes the catch for him. So 1 out here, first pitch, swung on and lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder is kind of camping in his tracks, takes a few steps to his left and makes the catch. So 1-2 count here against the third batter of the inning, bottom of the 10th. Swung on and missed at the sinker, couldn't keep up with it, actually was way ahead of it. It was an early one there. Gets the strikeout to end the game, and he comes away with a win here, folks, instead of a save, and he does have the blown save. Not going to see many of those out of him, I don't think. That's his first one. But he was kind of, I think, a little frazzled here after that missed call.
After a rare blown save, a usually trusty reliever is picked up by his coach.
Tonight, Alexander, tough night, Alexander, but it happens to even the best of us from time to time.
A good reliever must have a short memory for such outcomes, as he'll be called on again soon.
Keep your head up. You're a good pitcher. You'll get them next time. And I mean, that's really all it comes down to. Got to have a short memory when it comes to this stuff. Can't really let that get you. But 437 points he picks up here with that 4 times boost in there. 80 for the win. Lost 10 because of the blown save and a couple of hits there. But 437 points is going to do us nicely. Too can't get that every time in every game because he would develop real quickly if that were the case. Anyway, we'll go ahead and dump in some of those training points for him. And yeah, we're going to have to kind of see if we can bounce back after that tough blown save there. But we did get the win. We held on to get the win there. And see what Alexander Hamilton could do with his new team here, the Sky Sox. Looks like he has an opportunity to get to the major leagues really quickly after this trade. Kind of surprised. Again, I want to find out if I can see what the Rays got for us being a top prospect. We're a top pitching prospect. And we want to see what they get for us in that. So that'll be doing it for this episode, folks. Come on back for more Alexander Hamilton closing pitcher here at the show 17. I'll see you around the channel, and bye-bye now.